Introduction to the novel.
James Joyce's A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man is a groundbreaking novel that delves into the inner life of a young man, Stephen Dedalus, as he grapples with questions of identity, religion, and artistic ambition. Published in 1916, the novel is a semi-autobiographical reflection of Joyce's own youth and intellectual awakening. It employs stream-of-consciousness narrative techniques, offering an intimate look into the protagonist's psychological and emotional development.
Plot overview.
The novel chronicles Stephen's life from childhood to young adulthood as he grows increasingly aware of his individuality and struggles against the conventions of family, church, and society. The 5 chapters each represent a stage in Stephen's development. Beginning with fragmented childhood memories, the narrative becomes more cohesive as Stephen matures, reflecting his intellectual growth. Childhood and innocence. In the early chapters, we see Stephen as a boy grappling with the strictures of his Catholic upbringing and school life at Clongowes Wood College. Adolescence and rebellion. As Stephen reaches adolescence, his inner conflict intensifies, especially regarding his religious faith and burgeoning sexuality. He becomes increasingly aware of the suffocating control of religion on his life, sparking his desire for freedom. Artistic awakening. The final sections focus on Stephen's determination to break free from social, familial, and religious constraints to embrace his identity as an artist. His final declaration, "I will not serve," symbolizes his rejection of imposed identities and his embrace of personal and artistic autonomy.
Themes explored.
Individuality versus conformity. One of the central conflicts in the novel is Stephen's struggle to carve out his own identity in a world that demands conformity. His journey is emblematic of the broader modernist theme of alienation and the search for meaning. Religion and spiritual crisis. The novel paints a vivid picture of Ireland's Roman Catholic influence on its society. Stephen's crisis of faith is a key aspect of his development, culminating in his rejection of the Church in favor of a more personal sense of spirituality and purpose. The role of the artist. Joyce explores what it means to be an artist, with Stephen's ultimate realization that art must be created for its own sake, free from external obligations. His transformation into a modern artist reflects Joyce's own break from traditional forms of literature. The search for identity. The novel is, at its core, about the formation of identity. Stephen's internal monologue reveals his doubts, fears, and desires as he struggles to define himself in relation to family, country, and religion. His journey is universal, resonating with anyone who has questioned the constraints imposed by society.
Narrative style and literary devices.
Joyce's use of stream of consciousness is one of the most revolutionary aspects of the novel. This narrative technique allows readers to experience the flow of Stephen's thoughts in real time, providing an unfiltered view of his evolving psyche. The fragmented, non-linear narrative mirrors the complexity of thought and memory, and Joyce's use of language evolves along with his protagonist. Symbolism. The novel is rich in symbolic imagery. Stephen's surname, Dedalus, references the Greek myth of Dedalus, the master craftsman who created wings to escape imprisonment. This symbolizes Stephen's desire for freedom and artistic flight. Epiphanies, a hallmark of Joyce's work, the novel includes moments of epiphany, sudden revelations that offer Stephen deep insights into his life and future. These moments are critical in his artistic and intellectual development.
Character development.
Stephen Dedalus. The novel is a Bildungsroman, focusing on Stephen's personal growth and self-discovery. His character evolves from a shy, uncertain boy into a confident young man who rejects societal conventions to pursue his artistic vision. Supporting characters. Characters like Father Dolan, the Jesuit priest, and Stephen's parents serve as symbols of the various forces, religious, societal, and familial, that attempt to shape Stephen's life. However, they are ultimately peripheral to Stephen's journey, as the novel is firmly rooted in his subjective experience.
Cultural and historical context.
Set in early 20th century Ireland, a portrait of the artist as a young man offers a glimpse into the political, social, and religious tensions of the time. Joyce presents a society in flux, where traditional Catholic values clash with emerging modernist ideas. Stephen's rebellion against these institutions mirrors Ireland's own struggle for independence from British rule, adding another layer of complexity to the novel.
Legacy and influence.
Joyce's novel is widely regarded as one of the most important works of modernist literature. Its influence on 20th century literature is profound, with writers like Virginia Woolf and William Faulkner adopting similar narrative techniques. A portrait of the artist as a young man helped redefine the novel as a form, breaking away from the constraints of conventional storytelling.
Conclusion.
James Joyce's A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man remains a timeless exploration of the tension between individual desire and societal expectation. Its innovative style, rich symbolism, and deeply personal narrative make it a compelling study of the artist's journey towards self-actualization. For readers interested in the complexities of identity, art, and rebellion, this novel offers a profound and unforgettable experience.